Rider out on the track, coming down the straight the first time now, and it's Gold Guru is about 3 or 4 off the fence with Jezebel inside it, and second coming Aerosmith out about 5 wide. Moving up along the inside there is 3 Crowns to hold the rails, and 3 Crowns will go in front over on the inside with Gold Guru, and second coming and Aerosmith a line of 4. Jezebel outside Arena from Faithful Son 3 deep. Around the outside of Darazari, they're followed by Peak of Perfection, Torfin's Melody, Champagne. Further back in the race in Yorkshire's on the rail. Back behind those going out of the straight then came Persian Punch out wide on the outside of Sheer Danzig, followed on the inside by Perpetual Check. They're followed further back in the race by Skybow and the hind 3 deep, and then Doremus. He's outside Markham, 2 to Ancient City. Yippee-I-O, Tie the Knot, Joss Sticks and Count Shivers last of all. 2,000 metres to go in the cup, and pushing up on the inside and holding out the lead up the side of the track here. And the leader in the Melbourne Cup here is 3 Crowns out by 2 lengths. 3 Crowns on top by 2 lengths, 2 second coming. About 3 further back now. Aerosmith's done a good job. He's across to the outside now of Arena. Aerosmith third. Arena is fourth. 1.5 lengths into Gold Guru. Persian Punch is very wide from Darazari on the inside. Then Peak of Perfection, who's back along the inside there of Jezebel. Faithful Son is tracking deep. He's going around Yorkshire and over on the inside. Sheer Danzig getting a good run. 1.5 lengths further back, Champagne. They're followed by Perpetual Check. 1 further back in the race then came Markham, who's moving up on the outside of the hind. Then Skybow, further back Yippee-I-O. They're followed back behind those as they go to the back of the track by Ancient City. Doremus in front of him from Tie the Knot, third last. Second last is Count Shivers and 2 lengths to Joss Sticks at the 1150 metre mark, and the Malaysian horse out in front, 3 Crowns by 1.5 lengths. In second placing is second coming, 2 to Arena. On the outside of it is Aerosmith running fourth. They're followed by Persian Punch. He's 4 and 5 wide with Gold Guru. 1 length into Darazari, getting a good trip on the outside of it, Jezebel. They're followed by Faithful Son back in the middle. Then came the inside, Peak of Perfection, well back in the race then as they come up to the turn, would have been looking for a run through. Sheer Danzig followed by Perpetual Check. On the turn, 3 Crowns in front, but moving to it now is Persian Punch. Persian Punch is up to tackle him. He's been wide though from Gold Guru. Faithful Son in the blue colours coming around Jezebel. When they turn for home, Persian Punch and Faithful Son. Jezebel going with them in the middle from Gold Guru, Darazari. Then further back in the race, Yorkshire, Torfin's Melody, and here's Champagne. Champagne putting in a withering run in the cup. Out wide on the track now, Champagne has ranged up to hit the lead from Jezebel. Champagne and Jezebel come away now from Torfin's Melody. Yorkshire, Faithful Son, Persian Punch, then Tie the Knot late. Champagne and Jezebel. Champagne, Jezebel fighting back. Jezebel, Champagne, they hit the line. Jezebel wins the cup from Champagne. Third home, Persian Punch from Yorkshire. Torfin's Melody, Tie the Knot. Then Skybow, further back in the race then, Faithful Son, followed by Darazari. Well back, Peak of Perfection, Joss Sticks, followed by Arena Markham. Perpetual Check, well back in the race then. At the head of the others, the outside is Sheer Danzig, Yippee-I-O. Aerosmith behind, Doremus never came into it. Count Shivers, Ancient City, Gold Guru, and second coming near the tail. The Melbourne Cup has gone to number 22. 21 is second, and 3 is third. It's a New Zealand mare finish. The 2 mares in the 20s. Number 22. Number 22. The money was right on track for Chrissy Muntz. And Jezebel, after Champagne has hit the front, she looked as though she was going to win the cup at the 300 metre mark. She drew to the lead, but she just didn't stay the trip. And Jezebel, with Muntz riding for dear life, has fought back. And she has come back to pinch the Melbourne Cup. Turning in, we had Persian Punch, who'd been wide all the way. What a grand run. But right outside it was Jezebel, then Faithful Son under pressure, and then Champagne. She extended. She ranged up out in the centre. She's gone up to Jezebel and hit the lead. She's clearly headed Jezebel. And the 2 New Zealand mares who are knocked out of the Caulfield Cup have had sweet victory. Sweet victory as Champagne led a neck. Jezebel driving back from Persian Punch. And in a terrific finish, Jezebel wins the Melbourne Cup for 1998 from Champagne, number 21. So close for Glenn Boss, Champagne and Laurie Laxon. And third, what an amazing performance by Persian Punch, was never closer than 3 and 4 wide for the entire circuit of the Flemington Racecourse. After hitting the lead, turning in, has battled into third placing ahead of number 4, which is Torfin's Melody, And number 18 is officially 5th, and that is Yorkshire. So the imported horses from the UK have run 3rd, 4th and 5th, but it's the New Zealanders. So the cup goes out of Australia again to the Kiwis, back home with Jezebel.
22 Jezebel, $9 for the win, $4 the place, 21 Champagne, $3.70, 3 Persian Punch, $6.30.
On Super Tab, number 22, Jezebel to pay $12 and $4. 21 Champagne, $3.90, and 3 for 3rd Persian Punch to pay $5.20.
Let's have a look. I think it's the boy from 3 Crowns which led. Yes, it is. 3 Crowns appears to have gone amiss. Yes, it's broken down here at the 300-metre mark. And here's Chris Muntz coming back, returning victorious after the Foster's Melbourne Cup for 1998. Jezebel, number 22, trained by Brian Jenkins out of Cranbourne when he's based here. Raced by A.K. Burr, Brian Jenkins and P. Tatham. Ridden by Chris Muntz, by Zabeel from Passifleur, a vice-regal mare. And an historic finish for the stallion Zabeel. Chrissy Muntz waving the whip to the big crowd, the huge crowd of 100,000 plus. And the Zabeel stock finished 1st and 2nd. Has Champagne gone early? Has she stayed the trip? She's led by a good neck to a half length, with Jezebel staying on just that little bit better at the end of 3,200. Persian Punch and Richard Quinn putting in a great run to run 3rd. And I think we've got Brian Jenkins with the boys in the mounting yard. Thanks, lads.
The Caulfield Cup as well. It's a shame, but she had a day-to-day, that's for sure.
Very good pace in the race. How did you ask Chris to ride the horse?
I left it up to him. We had to sit down and had a good talk about it, and he was right where we planned to have her, and she's got good gate speed and settles quickly, and so we wanted to use that, you know.
What about her confidence, Brian, after the Caulfield Cup? Was it dented or?
No, not at all. She's, like I said, she's tough. You don't know how tough this mare is. She's got great character and will to win.
Thank you very much for joining us on Sport 927, Brian.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Mark. We'll come back to you shortly. 22, 21, 3.
All right, we'll leave Melbourne there. The winner, number 22, Jezebel, $9 for the win and $4 the place. 21 Champagne at $3.70 and 3 Persian Punch at $6.30. Quinella, $53.20. Exacta $111.10, $111.10. Trifecta $2,608.60. $2,608.60 on the Melbourne Cup. You needed 22, 21 and 3. $2,608.60 with margins, times and weight to come. 3 Crowns was the horse that was pulled up at the 300-metre mark. Okay, so 3 Crowns, the horse that was pulled up at the 300-metre mark. 22, 21 and 3 to the Melbourne Cup. Now, Morfordville, race 6. It's due at 3:35. Let's update figures with Russ.
Okay, let's have a look there at the next.
Stalls are back and they're off and racing. Miss Dugar's bounced away quickly. I think they're going to split up here. Call Me Spike out fast. King Midas with it in the early point over on the inside. And Olakai is showing speed with Star Grazer going forward. With those is Sir Knight, and over on the inside is Talk. Now coming down the outside here in Miss Dugar. She quickly got to the outside rail and led out now from Stars and Stripes and Zar Hero. Just behind them Rye Hero, and further back in the race then came Della Vista, followed by Lambarda Boy, Royal Blue. They're coming down the extreme outside rail. Over on the flat side here, and it's over on the inside King Midas, Sir Knight in front from Star Grazer, 2 to Olakai dropping out, and then Talk and Call Me Spike. 450 to go on the outside rail. Miss Dugar, Della Vista and Stars and Stripes. They're followed further back in the race by Born to Perform. Behind those now as they're starting to push through, running on pretty well Lambarda Boy, and then coming down the extreme outside is Rye Hero. They're across the track. Miss Dugar again in front on the outside fence. Yes, she's the leader. Miss Dugar down the outside outside. Over on the inside there and battling on Call Me Spike Star Grazer. Miss Dugar's going to canter home from Rye Hero. Miss Dugar 2 or 3 lengths to Rye Hero. Third's tight Royal Blue or Della Vista from Lambada Boy. Then further back in the field, then to the outside would have been Stars and Stripes. Well back in the race then, pulling up pretty quickly as On the Straight never came into the play. Lambada Boy pulling up quickly after the line from Born to Perform. Zar Hero, Olakai pulling up with Talk, and Sir Knight over and there at the inside, and Call Me Spike.
Number 3, the winner there, Miss Dugar, 330.190. 7 Rye Hero, 310. And for third, a photo between 2 Royal Blue at $11.70, or number 11, Della Vista at $3.40.
Super Tab, 3 Miss Dugar, 380, 180, 7 Rye Hero, 310, and those for third, 2 Royal Blue, 760, or number 11, Della Vista, 380.
Or Royal Blue, which has come from a long way back, and Della Vista has lasted number 11. After the print just ahead of Royal Blue, who's finishing pretty hard. Fifth then is number 13, and that is Lambada Boy. 3, 7, 11, a blistering gallop of 18.4, which is only 9/10 outside the record held by Gold Ace. She went straight.
Well, we'll have to leave Melbourne there. We look ahead now to Ascot, race number 2, due at 20 after 4.
And in the second,
they're racing this time. Chief Red Eye near the inside fast away. Rembetica and Sea Jester began nicely. Mushtak driving forward in the early part. Tricove began okay, but Dyer's allowing him to find his feet in the early part. He's drifting back close to the rails, and he's third last with Siri Nelgan. Nasty Rich. Rembetica takes over, 1,400 metres to go. They're sweeping towards the back now. Mushtak and Stormy Jim, second and third, with Stormy Jim surging around them now, going up at a second berth. Mushtak is taking the trail, a half away third. Planet King to a nice trailing position. He's fourth the outside. Wonderlord Dresden, Sea Jester next on the rails. Ruling Regent is in that bunch. Flak Jacket is well back in the field with Chief Red Eye. Tricove is still giving them a mile start. He's third last, racing inside of Chicago Baby. And Nasty Rich is at the rear. 1,000 metres to go as they come down the side now. And Rembetica continues to make play out in front. Leads by a length and a half. Stormy Jim is running second. 1.5 away third. On the inside is Mushtak, securing a lovely run. Lord Dresden starting to improve, but he's trapped a little bit wide, and Planet King is next. He's going forward. Lord Shiraz is next on the outside of Sea Jester, one to Flak Jacket. Further back came Chief Red Eye. By gee, this favourite's giving them a mile start as they come to the corner. He's on the inside of Siri Nelgan, Chicago Baby. And last of all is Nasty Rich. Heading up for home, 500 metres to go. And Rembetica is the leader, just in front of Stormy Jim, who's throwing down the gauntlet. Sea Jester, Mushtak just behind them. Planet King is getting into the clear. Lord Shiraz, Lord Dresden running on. Where is the favourite? Tricove, he's about 8th and 5 lengths off the leader. They've got 200 metres left to go. Mushtak's got the split now, and he dashed quickly on the outside to go to the front. Planet King is chasing him. On the extreme outside, Nasty Rich is flying home. He's coming home at 1,000 miles an hour. Mushtak is just in front. Nasty Rich is going to him with every stride. They hit it in a ding-donger, all close. Mushtak maybe Mushtak, and nose over Nasty Rich, but nothing in it. A photo finish. Planet King just behind them with Rembetica and Sea Jester. Tricove never in the play at all. Next home, Chief Red Eye, and then Sirinel Flat Jacket. Ruling Regent, well back in the field, Stormy Jim, Chicago Baby, Lord Shiraz and Lord Dresden.
5 Mushtak maybe at 7 even 240. 7 Nasty Rich 290. 11 Planet King to pay $3.90.
Number 5, Mushtak on Super Tab, 680, 240. 7 NASA Rich to pay $3.20, and 11 for third, Planet King, $3.90.
All right, 5's the winner, and we'll have the full list of numbers there shortly. 5, 7, and standing by for third. 11 is third. Now, Kembla Grange on the previous.
Okay, National Racing Service, Triple SFM. We have a look now at the market for the next in Adelaide. The update there, race